Hello, one and all. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps today. I hope you do too. So far for the month of January and our between our craps marathons and not counting any roll amounts. We don't count roll amounts into the monthly total. So far, we're up $979. 1,000 initial, and then we got 1,000. Actually, that's off. No, it's not. $1,979. That's good. Total profit so far, we're going to put it all back in the rack and we're going to play the 5-9 field horn combo from Waylon. We're going to take 500 of this and turn it into some green chips. There we go. Take the extra off. We're going to take this 500 back to the casino. We're going to try to play it at the higher level, which is a $100 level. 5 and 9, we work every single roll. We are looking for a 5, a 9, or a horn. Dice are out. Here we go. That's what gets us started. We're going to start right away. 325, $140 winner. Now, when we get it, we're going to do this. We're going to put money in the field and on the horn and a full press upstairs. So these guys go up to 200. And we're going to keep that going until we stop rolling 5s, 9s, or horns. Dice are out. That's an 8, so it's going to end quick. We're going to lose that. These will come back down. I'll learn how to handle the chips. And we're going to wait for the 5 or the 9 to roll again. Or the horn. If we hit a horn number, then we'll do the same thing. That's a 7, though, so that shooter didn't last long. 527. Our first shooter's gone. Dice are out. 314. One more dot would have got us started, but it's a good start to begin with. 527. So this is what happens when you can't have people at the table who can't shoot the dice. I'll try again. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. This time we'll get a 10 for the point. That's the easy 10. Our best friend, Big Ben. Dice are out. 6, 1, 7. Tell you, folks. We don't have the money to ladder, so we're not getting any cooperation at all here. Dice are out. And that's going to cost us money. That was a 617 as well. Dice got to 7 themselves out here eventually. Hopefully our bankroll can survive this bloodbath. There's a 10. We'll try the 10 again. Easy 10. Dice are out. 415. So we'll get started. That's a $140 winner. That's going to go down there. Horn, and then a double on the 5 and 9. Full press upstairs. Dice are out. 415. It's a loss here, but we're going to win 280 on top. So we'll win back the loss downstairs with that and have some additional change left over. And the 5 or the 9 rolled, so we'll keep the money between the horn and the field. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. That's Big Ben, our best friend. No, that doesn't go there. We're going to go back down. Actually, we're in the field, so we got to stay up. It's a cancellation, so we'll leave it where it is. Dice are out. Lots of spin, but that's a 628. So, surprise, surprise, that'll go away. These will come back down. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8, back to back. Doesn't help our cause. There's a horn number. 2 craps. So we'll go double upstairs, and we got to do, there's our 200 for our field and our horn. Because it's a horn number, that's when we spring into action. Dice are out. And a 3, 2, 5, the $280 winner. So we're gonna leave those there, and we'll take $80 back to the rack. Everything stays where it is. Dice are out. 3, 2, 5. Only thing that happens is we get some more lower denomination chips to come back to the rack. We'll take whatever we can get, though. Dice are out. And a 5, 1, 6 is going to put an end to that. So these will come back down. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. So we'll start back again. I'm not sure if I rolled a 10 before and we should have hit the point. I'll probably find out in post-editing later, but so we got that. We got to go double upstairs. Here's our 100 for that. We're in the horn. Here come the dice. 6, 2, 8. We can't roll this combination. It's just not working. Bring it back down. You got to wait for a 5, a 9, or a horn again. Dice are out. There's a 6, the easy way. And a 3, 2, fever. $140 to the good. That goes there. These guys are going to double up on top. We're going to take 100 there so that we can go in the horn. Dice are out. And look, it's a horn number. Don't tell anybody. 2, 1, 3. That's good there. We're going to take this away and leave 25 on the 3. And that's going to be $375 for the win. So $375 to the good. And actually, you know, it's going to be easier to do it that way. We'll leave that there. All this is going to come back. It's going to be easier to decipher that if we have to pay it out. And we're good, so everything's good on top. Here come the dice. 5, 4, Nina. It's a cancellation between these two. We'll win $280 on top. Just bring that right back to the rack for safekeeping. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. Another $280. Bring it back to the rack, Jack. We'll have to do some switch outs here. That's going to be good for a black chip. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. Once again, cancels on the bottom, and we win $280 on top. Horn loses, field wins and covers it, and we get $280 on top. We'll take another $100 chip. Black chips are always welcome in my rack anytime they want to show up. All right, we're on a string here, so dice are out. There's a 4. That's just going to be a cancel. We're going to leave that right where it is. Dice are out. And another 9. My goodness, 639. I guess we'll take it. $280. And everything stays up because it's a 5, a 9, or a horn, so it stays up. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9, folks. My goodness. All these different versions of the 9. And we're just going to keep rolling them. I am not complaining, mind you. It just cancels on the bottom and we get to keep the top. So, you know, can't complain. Dice are out. There's a craps number. About time on that horn. That's a 2, too. That's wonderful. That's going to pay double in the bubble here. And it's going to pay $750. $750 on the horn, the aces on the horn. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. Take it right back to the rack jack. And tell you what, let's do some counting. We got 500 here, so we're going to get a purple chip for that. And we'll leave the rest over here. That's going to be good for 3 more purple chips. And we will put them on standby. If we had yellow chips, we could go to the yellow chips. But for now, we just got the purples. We're going to take them. All right, that's go away. We're going to put up our other 75 to bring that back to 100 because we're still on the trend. Dice are out. Back to back craps. That's a 2 craps back to back, another 750. So we'll pay it out with the purple chip. $750 on back to back aces. Dice are out. And of course we had all that fun and we had the 7 out at some point. So everything's going to clear out on that 7. But we are well up. So we're going to shift back to 100. This is going to come back over here and we're going to lose a shooter. Absolutely no need to go up the ladder. We'll stay right where we are. Dice are out. This roll, every roll's a worker. That's a yo 11. That's a horn. So we're going to get started right away. The horn is our cue to get some more bets out. So actually we're going to take this and we're just going to do 4 of those because it's going to be easier to tabulate the payout in the event that a horn number rolls. Dice are out. Almost. It was a 4. Our point is 4. Cancels between the field and the horn, so we'll leave everything where it is. Yo 11, 6, 5, yo. That's 1 there, and that's going to be 375 on the payout. Take it back to the rack jack, as Waylon says. We'll keep it going as long as the trend wants to continue. We'll take it. 325. That doesn't help our horn and field bets, but we're going to get 280 back. That's going to be enough to keep us up between the field and the horn. What is that? That's 100, is it? Yep. We'll trade it in because I will take 4 green chips. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. That's going to end that little trend. So we're going to take these guys back down and just play with that until we get a 5 or a 9 again. And that's a 7, so that ends that. 4, 3, 7. Halfway home on the shooters. Back up on the 5 and 9. Dice are out. And there's a 9. The Jesse James, it's the 45. We'll get 140 for that. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And these are going to come back to the rack. And we got a double up on top. Full court press on top when we go in the field and the horn. Dice are out. Here they come. 5, 3, 8. That doesn't help. And that's going to bring these back down because the 5 and 9 or horn did not roll on that roll. And that's a 7 out. 4 tray line away. Don'ts to pay. Four shooters remain. Dice are out. 5, 2, 7. That's going to cost us 200 on a come out 7. Dice are out. There's another 200 down the tubes. We're not gonna deal with this much longer, and we're just gonna wait for the come out to go away. Dice are out. That's a hard 8. Bert and Ernie. It's a square pair. Our point is 8. Point cycle begins and point cycle ends. 0.7 out. 1 roll, no butter. See how quickly you can eat through this when the dice want to go back to how they are. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 3, 9. We'll get started again. That's going to be a $140 winner. That's going to go there. I don't have enough green chips yet, so we'll color that down, and that way we can go in the horn for 100. Everything upstairs is going to go up a level. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. That ends that trend. These go away, and we take those back down and wait for a 5, 9, or a horn. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. Right back on it. 140. That's going to be 5 reds for a green. That goes over there. These guys come over here. And we double up on top. Here they come. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. Nina, cancellation on the bottom. 280 on top and a point hit. That is 180, my friends. We need 280. That's better. When that happens, we just collect it. We can roll 5s and 9s the rest of the night and we'll be okay. That's a 7, though, so that's going to clear the whole board. A come out 7 of all things in the world, so the shooter count doesn't go down. We are still up plenty, though. Dice are out. 4, easy way. The ace trade the easy way. We're at the bottom of the barrel until we get a 5 or a 9. That's a 10. One less dot's going to start the train moving, shooter. 4, 2, 6. We're in the middle of the box numbers. Too far inside. 6, 2, 8 is still too far inside, shooter. We're getting closer, though. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. Time for the inside numbers to get a little lovin'. Back to back, mixer, 5, 1 mixer. 3 craps, that's a horn number. That's our cue to go. We'll trade these guys in. There's 400. 100 there, 100 in the field. Double up on top. And here we go, dice are out. And of course, 617. Tell you folks, didn't take them long. 3 shooters to go, dice are out. 6, 2, 8, easy 8. We'll have to try to color these back down. And just get them ready for the next one. Dice are out. Hard 10, puppy paws. We don't care about a 10. We need a 5 or a 9. Or a horn. Back to back 10. Dice are out. And an easy 10. 6, 4, 10. And a 4, 3, 7. Unfrickin' believable. 2 shooters to go, and we have had no luck whatsoever. Dice are out. 3, 2, 5. We'll get started right away. $140 winner. And there you go. 100 in the horn. Double up on top. Here they come. 6, 2, 8. That ends that. These are going to go away. These are going to come back down, and we're going to wait for a 5 or a 9 or a horn. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. That's not a 5, 9 or horn. Hard 4, the ballerina. No help whatsoever. 6, 2, 8 is absolutely no help. One more dot's going to get us a lot. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. Point hit. That's good for 140. In there. 100 in the horn. Double up on top. Dice are out. 3 craps. 1, 2, 3 on the come out. That's going to be 375 for the win and 20 and 100 for the field. Dice are out. Hard 4, our ballerina's back. Point is 4. We're going to leave everything the way it is. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. Away it goes. These come back down. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. 5, 2. We're all through. Final shooters up. And right now, folks, I can tell you by looking at this, we might be up a little bit, but I think we're just about even. The pendulum swings. The final shooter's up. Dice are out. We're going to start early. See if we can trade these in and make them into our other 50 that we need, and we can. $100 in the horn. Double up on top. Here they come. 3 craps, 213. That's for me. It's going to be $375 for the win. Put it right back in there. We'll hope for some back-to-back horn numbers again. Here we go. Dice are out. Yo, there it is. 6612. That's the box cars, all the spots and dots we got. $750 winner. And double in the field. And we should have reimbursed for the field before, and I did not. So we need another 100 for the field win on the 3. So we'll take that now. Trade that one back in. $100 on the horn, the rest to the rack, and let's see. We got another craps number. Almost 6410. That's going to cancel between those two, and we'll leave everything where it is. Dice are out. 314 is going to cancel. Loser, winner. 628. That's going to end the trend. This will go away on a 628. These will come back down, and we'll wait for the 5 or the 9 again as our final shooter continues on. 639. He didn't disappoint. $140, and we get to start again. Look at that. Look at that. Nice little horn bet there. $100 horn. And double on top. Dice are out. 12 craps, folks. There it is. It's midnight at the Oasis, and we are going to get another $750 winner. Cannot complain about that. And let's not forget about that field. 2 for 1 in the field. We'll take it. All the way back to the rack. Our final shooter is coming through. A little disappointment in the middle there, but he's coming through big now. When it counts. Dice are out. Here we go. 639. Cancellation on the bottom. $280 on top. And guess what, folks? We get to take that right back to the rack. No questions asked. Dice are out. 426. That ends the trend. So we'll give 200 back to the casino. Bring these 2 back down and wait it out. At this point, we're very well good. 628, easy 8. Just waiting for a 5 or a 9. There's a 9, 549. $140 will get us started up again. 100 on both the field and the horn, and we should have been doubled up upstairs. 428. That was a 448 rather, so it didn't really matter. That went away. Everything's back down, so we're gonna wait it out again. 314. Ace trade a easy way. 639. Our shooter continues on. He's not done yet. $140 winner. That's going to be 100 there. We'll take this back here. Double up top this time and not forget. Dice are out. And it had to end, folks. It had to end. 4 tray line away. Our final shooter has met his day. Everything's going to go away, and we are walking away from this table and heading to the box. Let's see. We started with $1,979. So let's get there. 1,500, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trade that in. There's our 75 and our 4. So there's our starting bankroll. 1,979. And let's count them up. Those will go on standby for just a second. Look at that, we got enough for 3 of them there. That's going to be enough for a color up. Great YouTube channel, by the way, Jeremy at Color Up. Always check out that channel. That's how when I first started researching the game of craps, that was one of the very first channels I checked out. Learned a lot and continue to learn a lot. He got some very good videos, still putting stuff out. And look at this, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2,000. Jeez. We're going to color those up. And just like that, we're $2,000 up. Go figure that, a $2,000 monster roll with the 5-9 field horn combo from Waylon's Way Craps. We're going to put that right in the profit rack. Might even be able to play some high roller strategies here coming up soon. This was a relatively high roller strategy that we played it at with almost a $2,000 bankroll. So it works. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this video. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. And remember, not every roll is going to go as, not every series of rolls at the craps table is going to go as well as this did. And it had its ups and downs. So whenever we go to the casino, we should never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, be well, stay safe, and as always, every trip to that craps table, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.